My name is Madison McFerrin. I'm a singer, songwriter, and producer, and for the Maldives, I'm also a DJ.
I'm Jacy Cunningham, her husband.
Most importantly.
I am a motivational speaker and fitness instructor. I combine the two elements to make one experience called the Jacy Method, and that's what I'm here to do.
I would say that the seclusion, serenity, peace is very appealing about Ritz-Carlton Maldives. I've been enjoying just laying out on the beach, on our private little beach by ourselves, being able to listen to the ocean waves and just know that we're in a calm, relaxing place for our honeymoon has been really incredible.
I agree. This is my second time, of course, being here in the Maldives, being here at the Ritz-Carlton. The first time was a little bit rocky because of the rain and the weather. So being able to see this beautiful landscape, as pristine as it is, as serene as it is, I'm just overjoyed. I could cry right now. And being with my wife and us celebrating our honeymoon together in this way, just is so special because I've already been here and experienced it, but to be here again with her in this different kind of energy is perfect to be here. So I'm very happy to be here again.
And this is technically our first vacation together.
You didn't have to tell them.
I did have to tell them.
You didn't have to tell them.
So we're celebrating it here.
We've gone on vacations before, okay? This is our first international excursion, so very happy.
I think my song Ain't It Nice makes me think of the Maldives.
You're gonna choose your own song?
That's what the question is. It's
it's one of your songs? Oh, I didn't know. My bad.
One of my own songs. I think my song Ain't It Nice, because ain't it nice around here?
Nice?
You know, it's a vibe. It makes you want to dance. Makes you want to move. I feel like it goes well with the rhythm of the ocean.
And I'm gonna choose a song because can I choose? I'm gonna choose a song.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to be cliche, but Don't Worry, Be Happy comes to mind when I see a place like this. That's her father's song. It just makes sense when I walk into the Ritz in the Maldives. The first song that pops in my mind is Don't Worry, Be Happy, because that's what I believe people are here to do. They don't want to worry in paradise. You want to just be happy. So that's my song. Being in the Maldives is a remote location. So, being in the studio, you kind of feel caged in, you kind of feel closed in, you kind of feel walled and boxed in. Being here, you feel free. You feel a little loose, and I think if you want to enter into a state of fitness, strength, it's good to feel loose and free. You don't want to feel constricted when you're trying to move. I think moving in this type of environment is perfect for just the feeling of being free, at peace with yourself, with your environment. There's nothing like this, so very thankful to be here to move.
I would say craft to me means integrity in your art and what you're doing. I think that that's part of why we have been invited to be here at the Ritz-Carlton. It's very evident that we are both passionate about what we do and come to it from a place of respect and honoring what we do. It's not just a hobby. It's not just that we enjoy what we do. We really have a respect for what it is we have been put on this earth to do and to share with everybody. So I think being able to have integrity in what you do is really important when it comes to craft.
Yeah, that was a great answer, man. I mean, of course, because it's called a master of crafts, I think, when I think of crafts, I think of mastery. I think of something that you can master within yourself. Fitness, wellness, singing, these are all crafts that are kind of designated towards just liberation. And I think what I love about the word is that I don't usually see what I do as a craft, but when it's kind of termed and framed that way, it makes sense because I use my hands, I use my body to help people, and I think that that's quite crafty.
I think a ritual that I never skip, even if it's not outwardly expressed, is a level of gratitude to be able to do what I do. I'm a completely independent artist, and that is a very difficult thing to do, to have the motivation to continue, to persevere, And I think that it's very necessary to take moments of gratitude just to acknowledge that not everybody has the opportunity to do what they love. And we both do. We both get to travel the world sharing our gift with the purpose of spreading joy. And so I don't take that responsibility lightly. I take a lot of honor to be doing what I'm doing, and so I think just having a moment of gratitude, whether it's to myself, whether it's out loud, whether it's in prayer, whether it's just in a moment of silence, I think that that is something that I always try to do before anytime I step on stage.
The burpee. I do them a lot. I do 100 every morning. I try to do 100 every morning, 10 every minute. And it's just a movement that I think I used to hate them growing up because they were so a part of punishment. And to be able to turn the punishment into a love and appreciation of what my body can do, I think that's transformational. So I'm answering that first. It would be close to the gym area with the steam and sauna. That's my favorite place to go and frequent while I'm here. This trip is a little different because I have cornrows this time, first time doing that. But last time I was here in 2024, you could find me every day in that space. Whether it was moving or just in that sauna, just thinking about how beautiful it is to be here and how grateful I am to be here. That's my destination hideaway right there.
My hideaway is where I have been for 75% of our trip here thus far, which is on our private beach outside of the villa, lounging out on the lounge chairs, reading a book. I'm already like almost 200 pages in because that's all I'm doing. We have a schedule that they have given us, an itinerary, and we do those things. And when we are not doing those things, I am on the beach. The tempo of the Ritz is probably like an 88, somewhere between 88 and like 96.
Oh, wow.
It's a nice, smooth, relaxing, not so slow that it's a ballad and you're falling asleep. It's enough to be energized and move your body a little bit, but without being like a 120 dance groove, which we can still do that. We can still do that. There's the option, but I think a nice little just smooth, relaxing situation is good. I thought that was a bug. I thought a lizard I thought a lizard or something had jumped. Scared me too.
Oh, wow. Post-recovery ritual at the Ritz, get in that ocean. I think there's something really special and really spiritual and sacred about water. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to go snorkel for the first time. I was crying under that water because I was seeing colors I've never seen before. So that's my post-ritual. Get in that water, get my hands in that water, get my feet in that water, get my body in that water, and just kind of relax.
Beach. Always beach. And we have a pool at our villa as well. I haven't gone in it yet because if I ever have the option between pool and beach, I'm always doing beach, the ocean. I'm a water sign, I'm a Scorpio, and even just hearing the ocean waves has been recalibrating for my whole system with everything that's going on in the world. And I feel a deep connection to water and the ocean especially. I've grown up my whole life going to different beaches and being in the ocean and swimming. And, even like Jacy said, he got to snorkel for the first time. And meanwhile, I feel like a little mermaid, just like diving under, no life jacket, floating around. And so the beach definitely has my heart always. But I love a pool. I do.
She does.
Don't get me wrong.
I'm a Taurus, because she mentioned her sign. I love being grounded. I love the earth. So, of course, on the beach with my feet on the sand, that's where I love to be.
Exfoliating.
Yes. Good job. Exfoliating.
I will say the first night we were here, we were up in the middle of the night with the jet lag, and I was like, I'm gonna go step outside because I want to go see the stars. And it was so beautiful. Being in the States in a big city like Los Angeles, we both have only lived in big cities, and so there's so much light pollution. And anytime I'm in a place where there's not light pollution and I know I can see a good night sky, I always try and do that because the stars are so magnificent, and just being able to look up into the sky, and you're looking back in time when
Basically.
you look into the sky and just seeing how bright and beautiful this world is. But you can't miss a good sundown. That is also just so beautiful.
Yeah. I wish I could say both. I really love both, but that night that we stepped outside to look at the stars, I don't think I've seen the sky sparkle like that before. So that has motivated my answer to go towards moonlight.
I have a lot of friends who are artists who could definitely benefit from getting out of America and relaxing. Particularly my indie friends, my fellow indie friends, who we have to hustle so hard just to keep up with the industry, the ever-changing industry. And so I know it's not a single person, but I wish I could gather all of my independent artist friends from the States specifically and just teleport us over here to the beach just to listen to the waves. Because like I said, it's just like even just being here listening to the ocean has taken so much of my stress and anxiety away, and I think a lot of us need that right now. So I'm saying my collective independent artist friends.
I would take Dan home with me. I love Dan. One luxury item. You guys have stumped me with this. If I could take those bikes home,
The bikes are
with the
really
name on the
nice.
back,
They
I
just
would do
put our
that.
They just put our names on the back.
Like if
of the
those were bikes that could just break down and be put into a bag and shipped over to America, I would gladly receive that. They switched our name to like from the room number to our names, and it made me really. That was special. That was very special. So I would say those bikes and Dan.
I'm taking the villa,
Taking the
whole villa, beach included. I'm just so grateful to be here.
Oh wow.
Is that what you were
I
going
was about to say that.
I'm just so grateful to be here. Truly, to be here for a whole week just to decompress. And obviously we are here to share our craft, because we are masters of our craft. That's why we are here. And I'm very honored to be here. But I genuinely am just so grateful to have time to have peace, like just genuine, unfiltered peace. We get to go to our room and relax and be together and celebrate our love. This is our honeymoon, and I truly could not have envisioned a better place to spend it.
I echo that sentiment. I am very grateful to be here the second time, and we got married September 13th of 2025. Well, yeah. And we hadn't really had time to process that decision because we
went right on tour.
Then we had a holiday season with Thanksgiving and Christmas.
We got a puppy.
So we haven't really had space together, just her and I, to just decompress from the crazy life that we have. And being here is just magical. So thank you, Jonan. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, the Ritz-Carlton Maldives, for having us here, because it is such a pleasure and honor to be here.
And also, this is our first time doing something like this together.
Yes.
Like really getting to come together with our individual work and make something great. And so we're really honored to be doing that for the
and
first
hopefully she'll be in my classes throughout the week.
Maybe.
That's always a maybe, but hopefully. It's on camera now.